Alright guys, so what's up? I am out here today and basically I'm going to make this video on how much it costs to turbo your car. So this is going to be a rough outline for turboing any car, but I'm going to base it off of my 240SX, the KA24DET. So yeah, let's get into it. There's a lot of stuff on my list that I freaking wrote down on my little cellular device right over here, and
yay.
No. Don't insult me like that, Mr. Jerry. Okay, but let's see here. We'll start off with the fueling system. So basically, you're gonna want to upgrade a lot of stuff like your fuel pump, your fuel pressure regulator. And this is going from an NA car to a turbo car. Like turbo cars like the SR20 over here to my left, it already has a fuel pressure regulator set for basically hitting boost and everything, so you don't need to replace anything because the engine's already a boosted engine. But as for my NAKA, you're going to want to upgrade the fuel pressure regulator. So you want to upgrade your fuel pump, fuel pressure regulator, definitely your injectors if you're running mad boost, and yeah, that should be it for the fuel just to get it boosted. Next on my list, I have basically just the whole turbo system. So you're gonna want to get a turbo, you're gonna want to get a turbo manifold, you're gonna want to get intercooler piping, you're gonna want to get an intercooler, a blow-off valve, and this is optional. Well, not really optional, it just depends on what turbo you get. You can either get a turbo with an internal wastegate, or if you're running mad boost again, you're gonna want to get an external wastegate. After that, depending on which car or engine you're running, you're going to get either a different mass airflow sensor or a MAP sensor, one that's compatible with whatever engine management system you're going to be using, which the engine management system is basically like what ECU you're going to run. Are you going to run a ROM tune, a chip tune, a standalone like AEM has, something along those lines. So basically, my ECU that I'm running on my KA is a stock KA24DE ECU with a RS enthalpy ROM tune. So basically, I didn't have to buy a whole different ECU. I just sent it to RS enthalpy Martin in Florida, and he put a chip in it basically and told him my specs, and he tuned it accordingly. So that's basically like the main stuff that you're gonna want to get for your car. And then also, if you're going from an NA, you're going to want to have a downpipe and exhaust system. For the KA, they don't really make a lot of, like, I guess downpipes or exhaust systems for that once it's boosted. So I had to do a full custom back to where, like, basically where the catback starts. So I had to do just a custom downpipe and just like a collector. What'd you call it, a collector? Yeah, a collector from the downpipe, just that connects to the stock, I guess, exhaust system. So that's basically the stuff that I had to do to boost my KA. I should have the prices on the screen if you guys haven't already seen them. And before you do any type of like modding or anything, you want to check your engine, make sure your compression level's like in tip-top shape. So go on some type of forums or anything and just read around. See what your compression's supposed to be like running NA. You don't want to run anything like if your compression numbers aren't all like in a certain range, because once you boost your engine, you're going to put a lot of stress on it, and it's just going to speed up your the time you're going to have with your engine, basically destroy it. So you're going to want to do that. Some common upgrade you're going to do is like a radiator and fan upgrade. You're going to want to run something that's going to keep your engine nice and cooled and running healthy, I guess you could say. Also, things to look at would be a boost controller, a catch can, because with those higher boost levels and pressures going on in your engine, if you have any type of blow-by, which is the excess pressure that the cylinder cannot hold basically, it'll push oil out of your engine, and you want to have a catch can to catch that oil so that it doesn't get circulated back into your intake system, and yeah, you're just going to be burning oil. It'll just be a lot cleaner of a setup. Some other things you're going to want to look forward like is probably gauges. You're going to want to have like probably an aftermarket water temp gauge, because sometimes the stock ones don't work as well. You're going to want to have and just to monitor your boost levels, you can also throw in a boost gauge, air fuel ratio gauge, so you can monitor what your AFRs are. You don't want it to run lean. When you run lean with the boosted engine, it can cause a lot of detonation. You can blow your engine up. I know this from a lot of experience with the KA. Blew it up 3 times already, just through a learning process before I can get it to where it is now. Also, probably an oil pressure gauge. I don't have one yet, but it's probably a really good gauge that you can probably have for your car, just to monitor your oil pressure so that you can find out if your turbo is getting what it needs, like the oil and stuff along those lines. Also with the turbo system, you're going to want to have feed lines. It's okay to run your turbo with just an oil feed and oil return, but some turbos like my Garrett GT30 has a coolant feed too, so you can have a coolant running through so you can keep the turbo at a cooler temperature and all that good stuff. So you're going to have your oil feeds at least, oil feed and return. I think that's basically most of the stuff that you can do. You can, like for the KAs, like 240 wise, you can boost them just stock. You can make decent power with the stock, like bottom end and everything, stock head. But for mine, I ended up building it with forged internals, which would be a smart idea for you guys to do if you guys boost your KAs, just to get it out the way and do a full rebuild with forged internals so you can hit like a nice good bit of boost and everything like that and not worry about blowing your engine up. So yeah, you can either do the stock KA route, you can rebuild it, or you can go SR20 and swap it in like Jerry has in some of the past videos. If you guys do have a 240 and you have a KA that you want to boost, you can look at our past videos. We have playlists on our channel on how we built ours. For like, I'm running 15 pounds of boost, making 350 horsepower and 340 torque, which is more than enough than what I need. I could definitely hit more boost if I really wanted to. So far it's been a very reliable engine. Just have like minor stuff externally breaking down just like a regular 240 would, but the engine is running tip-top shape. But if you guys want to, check out videos on how to build your own KA24 if you're got your brand new 240 and you're in high school and you want to start saving up and get into the drift bro life. Definitely check out the videos. Full tutorial, how to build it, everything's explained for you guys. You can jump right into it. Yes, it is a scary process being your first engine build. I've dealt with it and I've made my first freaking awesome engine right here. Or if you don't want to build anything and you want to swap something, you can go to SR20 like I just said on Jerry's part. Swapping SRs or 1JZ or RB engines, what it may be. The SR20 is probably the cheapest swap to do, but reliable power, so it's another good thing to look at. But if you're not sure if the SR, if you do swap SR, if it is a good engine to swap, and let's say you have a piston that's cracked and you're running a lot of blow-by and the engine's no good when you do import it, you get it from like a bad import, we have full instructional videos on how to build your own SR20 if you guys want to check that out also. So go to the channel, check out the playlist. We have the KA, we have the SR. Be sure to check those out, you guys, because I mean, you can have a freaking awesome drift car just sitting in your driveway. Like I got this one over here and this one over here. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gave you a good, I guess, fundamental basis on how to boost your car or what you want to do when you get your own type of drift car. So hope to see you guys in the next video, and I guess I'll see you guys later. So peace out, you guys.